What is family? For birth, two opposites must be combined. Plus goes to the minus, the electron to the positron, the atoms combine into molecules, and they form various substances. In the animal world, there are couples that live together for a season, or even a lifetime. But for some reason, the relationships among human beings are getting worse. We don't seem to get along. In Scandinavia, 40 to 45% of people live alone. In Spain, the number of marriages over the last 30 years has decreased by 50%, and the birth rate is lower than in the 18th century. In Singapore, the birth rate is the lowest in the world. In this case, having a family prevents people from achieving success in business, which is considered the most important thing in life. Nowadays, in developed countries, people are in no hurry to marry. They strive for freedom, to live for themselves. Also to connect your life with another person, to exist in one apartment, to give birth, to raise children, to think about them from morning till night. What for? What pleasure will the family give me? Nevertheless, Kabbalah says that family life can be transformed from being a boring, everyday job into a real adventure. In this instance, satisfaction arises as a result of one complementing the other, in which the spouses reveal life flowing between them the same way as blood flows through the veins, up to the point where everyone begins to live one in another as if dwelling in one body. The wisdom of Kabbalah says that nature has a program and an ultimate goal. Based on this, apparently the separation into a small family and wider circles such as relatives, acquaintances, the region where we live, the city, country, people, continents, is no coincidence. The whole world is divided into circles like diverging waves. Therefore, if we correctly build marital relations, we can establish connections with all other people. So how do we build family relations? Practical actions. Spouses should start with the realization that there are two egoists facing each other and separated by an infinite distance. Now, everyone should leave their primal point and begin to approach their partner. The connection is based on mutual concessions. In no case do we correct the partner, but accept him as he is, and try to become an addition to him, so that we have some kind of common territory. In each of us there are protrusions and notches, with which we enter each other. If we interact in this format, play by giving each other concessions, mutual love will begin to grow between us. This is not the same love as when we kissed under the stars, but the type of love that we ourselves create. As a result, not he and she appear, but that common thing, which is called a family or a couple. After that, we will begin to expand our borders, and gradually we will begin to relate in the same way to all of humanity, which is essentially one big family.